young chillin', a YouTube internet media villain. Can't be what you want her to be. She's a baby-faced heel on the first degree.
Alright, we start with SmackDown for May the 16th. The show opens with Solo Sikoa with JC Mateo, Jeff Cobb, and Jacob Fatu. Solo starts with a promo and he's cut off by Jacob, who takes over. And then LA Knight comes out and attacks Jeff Cobb for an incident that happened last week, and that culminates into a match that happens later on in the evening. First match of the night is Alexa Bliss defeats Chelsea Green and Michin for the Money in the Bank triple threat qualifier. Next match was Fraxium versus DIY. Fraxium wins, and then they're jumped after the match by DIY. Motor City Machine Guns make the save. R-Truth was interviewed by Wade Barrett. He has a match with John Cena at Saturday Night Main Event this Saturday. Next match was Aleister Black versus Carmelo Hayes, which ends in a DQ because of the Miz interference. Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest agrees to a steel cage match, also at Saturday Night Main Event. Next up was Solo Sikoa versus Jimmy Uso versus Rey Fenix. That was a Money in the Bank qualifier match, triple threat. Solo Sikoa wins. JC Mateo, Jeff Cobb, defeats LA Knight from the match that started earlier in the show. And then the main event, Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany wins, thanks to the distraction of Naomi and Jade Cargill fighting outside the ring. And that was SmackDown. Raw, May 19th. Logan Paul opens the show with a promo. Gunther interrupts. Says he challenges the winner of Saturday Night Main Event between Logan and the champion, Jey Uso, who happens to sneak up behind Logan Paul as Gunther leaves and hits him with a super kick. First match was Penta and AJ Styles versus the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD McDonough. And the Judgment Day wins thanks to the interference of El Grande Americano. Becky Lynch versus Natalya versus Roxanne Perez in a Money in the Bank triple threat qualifier. That was won by Roxanne Perez, thanks to Lyra Valkyria pulling Becky Lynch out of the ring. Next match was Sheamus, who defeated Grayson Waller, with his tag team partner Theory looking on the outside, enjoying his loss, actually. Next Money in the Bank qualifier was Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Starks and Kairi Sane. Stark injures her knee and they had to take her out, which helped Rhea Ripley win the match. Backstage at the Judgment Day Clubhouse, Finn brings in Roxanne Perez and introduces her as a new member. Everybody wasn't on board with that, and by everybody I mean Raquel Rodriguez. Then the main event, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker. And Jey Uso wins thanks to the interference of Seth Rollins. It culminated into a DQ. But they really didn't care because they just wanted to jump Jey Uso, and they double teamed him. CM Punk and Sami Zayn came in and made the save, but while that was happening, Logan Paul comes in and gets his lick back on Jey Uso and knocks him out. And that was Raw for May 19th.
Okay. What's her name being added to the Judgment Day? I said that was gonna
Perez?
Yeah. I said that was gonna happen.
Yeah, you did.
But with that, Dominic Mysterio is a whore.
He's a ladies' man.
No, he's a whore. Say it as it is.
He's a hooer.
That man jumps from woman to woman like a hoe. And he about to leave Liv Morgan for this gothic chick. Because let's all be honest here. He likes girls with black hair. And when it happens, her crash out is going to be epic.
Liv ain't got black hair.
I know. But Rhea had black hair. That's why.
As it kept, his wife has black hair.
Yeah. So.
He has a lot of love to give. He's not a hooer.
How dare you? Stop defending him. 'Cause
he's my hero.
God forbid one of the female wrestlers do this.
Oh, that's just whorish.
I cannot with you, Father. Okay. But it is very possible he could leave Liv Morgan for her. Do I see them
Most
doing...
likely. That looks like where the storyline is going.
Yes. But with that, they could do a team up with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. They might not do this because they're supposed to hate each other till hell and back. But it would honestly be a really good storyline where it's like, this douchebag wronged us both. Let's get him.
Okay. But where would that leave her friend,
that don't matter.
other girl?
Girls help other girls. So she gonna be like, oh, my friend got cheated on. We gotta kill him all. All three of the girls will get together to kill him.
Roxanne Perez?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Finn Balor still has something up his sleeve. I'm so sure of it. He's going to be breaking off soon. I'm going to give it about a month and a half before, like, where Finn Balor is going to break off the Judgment Day due to him having his own conflicts inside, like, the weirdo he is. Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is broken. He's not broken, but you can see the anger that he has towards Solo building. And I can't wait for him to just dog walk Solo. You know?
Yeah.
Also, who is this new dude?
His name is Jeff Cobb, but they renamed him J.C. Matteo for this show. He's a wrestler's wrestler. He's been around for a while. He's been champion like down in Puerto Rico, and he used to be this character named the Monster Matanza on Lucha Underground. He beat everybody's ass. Nobody wanted to wrestle him.
Okay. Cause
I'll find you some clips and send it to you.
Because I was looking at him, but in my head I didn't register him as a new guy, so I thought he was the other cousin who's been out for a good minute. So I'm like, when the did he get bigger? I was so confused. But that's just me not paying attention properly. Who's your wrestler of the week?
We just talked about it. Jeff Cobb, JC Mateo.
Okay.
He hasn't done his best shit yet, but I'm still thinking about when he was on Lucha Underground.
I don't have a specific wrestler of the week. I'm gonna say I have a favorite move where both of the girls kicked the mess out of Becky Lynch. Loved that.
Ah.
And that's just because Becky Lynch annoys me. The Money in the Bank winners. Who do you think they're gonna push to be the Money in the Bank winner? Because I know we still have qualifying matches coming up.
Well, I still got to see who else wins first before I can even get an idea. When they get all the qualifiers together, and then I make a decision.
Okay. I don't know. I think I have two of like my top contenders, honestly. Well, three of my top contenders. For the women's, it's either between Rhea Ripley or Naomi, honestly. Because if they push Naomi to beat Tiffany Stratus to win her belt, and Naomi becomes even more of like an underground demon, no. Just a menace to society like that. You know? And or if Rhea Ripley wins, she's obviously going to go after Io Sky. But with Rhea winning it again, Rhea needs to change up what she's been doing. Because she's been doing the same things over and over again. And I feel like it's getting boring. So she needs to change how she's acting as a title holder. And I think Solo...
You mean go back to a rule breaker?
Yeah. Because that half sweet, half mean act was not doing anything. It was honestly hurting her more than it was helping her. Because you could see the internal conflict with her of being ruthless, but also trying to care about the other girls.
Good point.
I think Solo Sikoa might win his title against his brother. Because we haven't seen any bloodline nonsense in a minute. So he very well could go after Jay. But also, he doesn't like the current title holder on SmackDown. I don't remember who that is. It's John Cena. Never mind. Yeah, he's not gonna
John
go.
Cena's the champ on Raw.
I thought he was a champ on SmackDown. I don't know.
No, wait, you're right. My bad.
Oh no, not the big champ. I'm thinking of the smaller one. I can't remember what that one is. Cause no one's
Intercontinental champ. No, that would be Jacob Fatu. He's the
Yeah, and Solo might get angry enough to go after Jacob Fatu for that. Because we can already see they're already having internal conflicts. Because Solo wants Jacob to act like how he used to, and Jacob is like, nah, you used me. You suck. And I'm waiting for Jacob to break off on his own and become the most demonic figure that he already is. Let's all be honest here. Jacob is terrifying. Other than when he does that weird dog bob head thing. That thing's just weird. Especially when he has slob in his face. I'm just like, I can't. I think they need to get more women on the roster right now. They've been using some of the same girls over and over again for the same storylines. Not to mention the tag team championships are lackluster. We need more women to build up, honestly. And I don't know if they're going to bring in girls from NXT, because they have, what's her name, who's really good. I can't remember her name. She's blonde. She showed, her debut was when everybody did the brawl thing. John Cena is going to be the last thing we talk about. What do you think about John Cena just everybody turning on him and now they're cheering his name?
It just proves his point. He said no matter what he do.
That's true, but also I feel like it's going to drive him into madness. 'Cause the crown on his head weighs heavy. And if he knows people will just love him just because he's him, it'll make him start doubting himself. If he's actually truly the best, and if he's actually the last champion of the champions. Or are the masses just that stupid to just cheer, just to cheer? Which I think would be a great angle to play, where like The Rock is trying to control him, and then John Cena's just freaking crazy.
Yeah, I can see something like that.